Well, obviously your full court pressure really turned the ball game around that statement.
Play with a lot of energy. Just play with a lot of energy. I thought I was missing earlier in the game. We didn't play with the same level of energy. There were some spurts. I think we allowed our poor shooting to impact our defensive effort. We didn't take some great shots there too early in the game. We were 1 for 14 from 3 in the first half. I think we were 6 for 13 otherwise. And we came into the game trying to make an effort to get the ball inside. But we didn't do some of the things we should have done earlier, including the last play of the first half, which is always the basketball guys come back and get you. You don't do what you're supposed to do. Those 2 points end up being the difference.
Paul, can you talk about the way of pressure mounts when Miami was running into losing close games? You had difficulty on the road. Does that mount on the players to the point where it affects them? I mean, you obviously came out a little cold or flat or whatever today.
I didn't think we came out cold. I thought our shooting made us flat. I thought we came out, with energy. I thought we did some good things, but we got into this thing of shooting these deep threes. Which, there are nights you're capable of making those, but you got to recognize we miss a couple, get the ball inside. And the right guys were shooting the ball, so I wasn't upset with that. I just was upset with, recognize the recognition level of, hey, that's not going, so let's get the ball inside. I don't think kids think like that these days. I really don't. I'm serious, they're unique. I really don't think they think about...
New day, huh?
Yeah, I think that's the way they've grown up in the game of basketball. They play so many games now through the summers and the springs. They go out there and play hard. Now, I don't know, I can't speak for Miami, but I don't think our guys were thinking one bit about anything that happened before the 4-minute mark. We're like, hey, we're right here in the game. Let's go try to win it.
Talk about the charge there at the end. Legit.
John's a good official. I said John's a good official. I'm not an official.
Yeah.
I pretend to be sometimes.
It didn't look controversial. I just wondered from your viewpoint.
From my viewpoint, obviously I would think it's a block. But like I said, John's a much better official than I am.
What do you tell your team after a comeback that falls so short?
When you got 9 or 8 games that we have left in the season, it's more about you got to make the most of every opportunity. And we talked about that before the game. We got 10 games left, 9 in the league. The plays that we left out there that we should get back, but you can't get them back. You get to that point in the year now, you're starting to define your season.
28 points for Rice Jr. Can you talk about his big night, especially in the second half?
Well, I thought he settled down, started going to the basket instead of taking the threes. And he's a very talented player. He's one of those guys that can hurt you from the 3 and also can put the ball on the floor and get to the basket. And obviously tonight 8 for 10 from the free throw line is good free throw shoot. So he's a kid still. He's a young kid. He's going to be a great player for us.
Sort of mirrored last year's game here, didn't it? You guys were way down.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Never got the tie this time.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
Can you talk about only having 4 players put up points in the game from your team?
Yeah, the guys didn't have it. They had the ball in their hands. There was sometimes I was definitely disappointed with the lack of aggressiveness from our inside guys. They just seem to have trouble catching the ball over there. I don't know what they've been playing better tonight. Just didn't have it.
Your inside game coming into the season looked like it was going to be the area that was going to be maybe give you problems. You had a lot of good perimeter players. What do you have to do to compensate for that? What can you get out of you?
Well, they're capable of better. They've been playing well. Maybe not offensively, but our inside guys and our better wings, whether it's Carolina, Virginia Tech, really were strong around the basket. Richmond, they played really well. Some of our better wings. So, it's when everybody shows up and plays. We're a really good team. We don't necessarily have the depth up front now, but they're capable of better than that. And I think they would tell you that too.
Does this just show, home on the road? I mean, the way you guys played it against North Carolina was
I thought we played
Very
pretty hard in the
impressive.
second. I mean, we were right there for this game. I mean, you're not going to blow anybody out on the road, I don't think. I mean, unless you just have an extraordinary night. But I thought we'd give ourselves a chance to win, which is what you want when you come on the road. But again, we left some plays out there. That last play of the first half, just showed one of our kids to play. Just once Glenn touched the ball, he stopped playing. The other kid from Miami was at 25. He didn't stop playing.
Yeah.
He chased after the ball, caught it, laid it in. And we had a free shot at the ball. If we grab it, they don't score. It's an 8-point deficit, and we could still be out there playing right now. But there are a lot of plays out there that we left out there. Again, I'm proud of the effort, but it's not that time of the year. This time of the year, you got to start coming with the W's.
Your defense did a great job trapping them there in the corner, too.
Yeah, I thought
I
we
know
played some good hustle.
I mean, obviously you didn't have any timeouts to tell them that, but I mean, they picked that up. That was,
Oh yeah, no, they knew. They knew. They did all the things that they needed to do to give themselves a chance. But again, it's just, not to keep harping on the same phrase, but we just left too many plays out there on the field.